Hello everyone, welcome to Global Citizen Selection and Registration tutorial. And if you are interested in volunteering abroad, then this video is going to help you to understand more about the selection procedure and registration. And the first step of the process is registration on Opportunities portal. Opportunities.isaac.org is the hugest platform that enables people from different countries to find some internships all over the world. And in this case, you have to click that you are a new user, and here you will see a very simple registration field where you have to point out your email address and make sure that every letter in your email address is correctly written, because this is the main channel, most important channel of communicating with students. Then of course your name, surname and a password. And after writing them down, make sure that you are pointing Georgia as a country and a territory, because it's gonna allow you to choose the universities that you are studying in. And here is the list of universities that we have. And after choosing one of them, you will agree all the conditions and of course register. And here you are on the platform, and on the right side you see the app. There is the volunteer abroad, and this is exactly the thing that you have to choose to proceed to the next step. Volunteering abroad, and in this case already you are on the wall where you can see some opportunities from different countries, and these are the projects that people are applying in order to go abroad and volunteer. And if you want to see, for example, opportunities from Italy, you're writing down Italy, filtering, and in this case you only see the projects from Italy, and you can check all of them very carefully. But before we move to country selection, we need to make sure that every field and the personal data that system is having inside is very well filled. In this case, you can see that here you need to write down the information about your date of birth, and also, yes, requiring the year and the month and the day of birth. And at the same time, you need to outline the gender, and also for better communication, you can list an alternative email or the email that you have used for registration. And also you can copy your Facebook link and LinkedIn and also the Instagram. And here you can write down the mobile number for better communication with us. And of course, uploading a CV is really important. Make sure that your CV is constructive, including all the information about your experiences and personal information. And here you're adding some extra qualities that can be skills, this can be the language or some backgrounds that you are acquiring. And for example, you can add quality of having a good skill of presentation, and in this case you will write down presentation skill and the level is advanced. And also you can point out the skill of language. In this case here is written that the candidate is having the Spanish language skill. The level is intermediate. And after filling this, here is some more information that you can add about academic experience or the working experience in different organizations or the universities that you have graduated or you are studying in. And now we are moving to the preferences, and in this case you are choosing your preferences. It can be the issues that you are mostly interested in, for example, leadership, career planning, cultural understanding, also the working fields that you would really like to work in, for example, training, coaching, business administration, the customer service, or etc. At the same time, you have to point out the earliest start date and the latest end date of the project. And here you're writing, for example, you want the project to start from the 1st of March. But when you are writing the 1st of March, in the ending date, you are not writing, for example, the 30th of April, but you're writing 1 year later date, and it should be, for example, 1st of March, but 2017. So make sure that there is 1 year between earliest start date and the latest end date of the project. And here you're writing duration from 6 to 8 weeks. And below you can see some regional preferences as well. This means that you can choose some countries that are mostly interested in, but you can also not to put this filter to have more variety of choice of the countries and the projects all over the world. And here we go back to our projects, and if we click one of them, you will see that the name is EduChange in Ferrara, Build Your Future. This is one of the very famous Italian projects, and on the first page you'll find out more about the opportunity. This is more about what you will be asked to do, the dates, when it starts, when it ends, and also what you will have to do throughout the 6 to 8 weeks. And there are also preferences and requirements that they are requiring from each candidate that will be eligible to apply for the project. And there is written that there is no salary, working hours, and etc. If we move to logistics, in this case, we can see that here is more information about transportation, departure, about arrival, reception, and here you can see more information about food, about what are the extra things that they are providing for you during internship, about accommodation and everything else. Yes, and if we go up again and we click to development, in this case we will see what the intern will develop during internship, and here is the sharing link on Facebook, Twitter, and on other channels of social media. Now let's move to the next part of the selection process, that is called personal interview. So once you are registered here, you will get email that you are invited on personal interview at ISEC office. And if you will get the confirmation of selection after interview, this means that you are in project, and this means that you are getting permission for applying on opportunities in the system. And in this case, once you get this permission, this means that you are eligible to apply for all the opportunities that we have seen before. So once you log in the system, you will again choose, of course, volunteer abroad, and you will filter in this case as well, for example, projects from Italy, and click, and once you enter for the opportunity that is, for example, EduChange High School, Manzoni, in this case you will see the apply now button, and once you click there, this means that your profile will be delivered to the Italian project manager's profile. And if they like your profile, this means that they will assign to you a personal interview, and this personal interview will happen through Skype. And if they like your candidate, and if they like your experience and the qualifications that you have, you will be receiving confirmation of selection on this project. And this means that after this you are signing contract and you are getting final confirmation from ISEC in Georgia and covering all the fees of the project. And then, of course, you will get one preparation seminar before departure. And the last stage is departure for the internship. So thank you for your attention and good luck for the selection process.